Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I am coming to you with my weekly reading plans for week number 3, which is January 15th to the 21st. So these are the books that I'm hoping to get to next week. I'm very excited about all of these books. I am really loving doing these weekly TBRs. I just think it's fantastic. I love having like new books every week to get excited about. So yeah, and then I think like, because what was happening, or at least for me, was that towards the end of the month, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm kind of over these books now. I want to read like next month's books. I'm excited about next month's TBR. Whereas doing it weekly, it's like, oh, I have new books to look forward to every single week. So that's super exciting. So I have 5 books here that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. And I do have prompts for the first 2. So the first book that I'm going to show you here is a book off my physical shelf. Now, I'm showing you a book before you guys are going to see this in my weekly reading vlog coming up on Sunday. Because last Sunday, I went to the library after work. I was working on Sunday and I went to the library. And I came back from the library and I remember thinking to myself, why did you grab these books? You have like a TBR full of books to read. Then I went, wait, the great thing is about this is that I can go to the library and pick up books and not feel guilty because I've already got 20 books on my TBR to read. I can fit these in if I want to. So you guys will see all of the library books in my vlog coming up this week, but I did pick one of them to read this week because the prompt that came up was first book in a series. So this is first book in a series and I've been super excited about reading it ever since I heard about it. And it's called Death of a Red Hot Rancher by Mimi Granger. So this is the first in the Love is Murder series. It's a cozy mystery series. And it says, love meets murder in this new cozy mystery series set in a quirky romance bookstore with a heroine to die for. So there's only 2 books in this series so far. If I like it, I'm hoping there's more. So like my understanding is that each book focuses on a different romance trope. So this one is obviously the rancher cowboy trope, I'm assuming, which of course, if you guys know me and my love of romance, it is one of my favorites. So looks absolutely delightful. I cannot wait to read it. It's not terribly long, so that one's going to be a lot of fun. The next prompt is off my digital shelf. So I took a little bit of a liberty with this one because I spun the wheel because I do have a prompt wheel with like 75 different prompts on it. And the prompt that I got was a sports romance, which I am not. I like baseball. Baseball is my sport. But I'm not a huge fan of like a lot of other sports. So I'm like, all right, let's see what I can find. So I did a Google search on sports romance and it brought me to the Goodreads page of the new releases under the sports romance category. And one of those books immediately jumped out at me because I read the first book in the series last year and really loved it. I think I gave it 4.5 stars. And it is available on Kindle Unlimited. So this is the off my digital shelf prompt, but much like the library book, I borrowed this one from Kindle Unlimited to read. And that book is The Princess and the Player by Ilsa Madden Mills. This is the second book in the Strangers in Love series. This is an NFL. He's a quarterback, a football quarterback. So again, football, American football, not soccer as we would like in the UK, soccer and football, whatever. Anyway, American football, the NFL. So I really like the first book in this series. I'm really excited about getting to this one. Again, it's available on Kindle Unlimited. Cannot wait. It looks like it's going to be great. Next up, my next prompt is series. So this one, I look at the huge list of series I have. I randomly pick one of the series and I read the next book I need to read. So the series that came up was the Tactical Crime Division series. And this is a Harlequin intrigue miniseries. So the book I'll be reading is Secret Investigation by Elizabeth Hetler. This is the second book in the Tactical Crime Division series. So really excited about this one. And yeah, nice to get to the next book in the series. I have read this one. I'm reading in order. I read the first one and now I'm reading book 2. Totally unlike me, right guys? But yeah, I am looking forward to this one. Next up, we have my Harlequin new release. So from the list of Harlequin new releases I have, I randomly picked one of them and we will be reading a love-inspired book, you guys, and that is Reclaiming the Rancher's Heart by Lisa Carter. This one looks absolutely delightful. I believe it's about a couple who are married and he wants a divorce and she's like, let's see if we can work it out, kind of an idea. So I'm interested to see how this is going to play out. I mean, we know how it's going to end because it's a romance, but it's the journey that I'm excited about. And last but not least, my throwback book for the coming week is going to be Sweet Valley High, and that is Promises by Francine Pascal, book number 15 in the Sweet Valley High series. So looking forward to this one as well. Anyway, guys, that is all that I have for today's video. These Friday videos are generally a little bit shorter, just kind of sharing with you guys the books that I am looking forward to reading in the coming week. But do let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought about them. And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.